Well, Toyota has shot themselves in the foot with another model. I mean, I am getting more and more upset with Toyota. Toyota came out with the 2025 Camry, which, in my opinion, is a very good-looking car, and I wouldn't mind getting the V6 Sport model version of it, except, wait, we don't have one. What? No V6? Man, Toyota officially has become like Honda, only sticking to 4 cylinders. Now, they've been coming out with 2 models. One is going to be hybrid, one is non-hybrid. The non-hybrid one, 184 horsepower. Boring, not enough horsepower. I mean, it's a lot of horsepower to a 4-cylinder, but boring. I'm sorry, my Mazda has that much horsepower. And the second, the hybrid version is going to have 225 horsepower, which is a lot more, but that horsepower numbers don't matter, simply for the fact that hybrids in those terms of sense, not the supercar hybrids, really don't do much. There's gonna be not much acceleration. It's just like a Prius, a glorified Prius. That's what that hybrid model is. It's gonna come with a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder naturally aspirated. They could have at least came out with the turbo before discontinuing the V6. I don't know what Toyota's thinking. This is just dumb. They discontinued the V6 for the Tacoma. They discontinued the V8 for the Tundra. We have boring cars now. At least Honda's adding turbos. Toyota only is adding turbos to the Supras and the Corollas. Everything else is boring, like literally. Well, the Tacoma is going to have a turbo, but it's boring for a truck to have a turbo like that. A 4-cylinder turbo in a pickup truck, come on, whoever heard of that? On the bright side, if you get the hybrid model, it will do 46 miles per gallon in your 2025 Camry. And you would think that this new design would have a performance variance. No, they don't have performance variance in the new Camry. It's not even announced yet. Hopefully they announce it and put at least a turbo 4-cylinder from the Corolla. Because they just continued the V6. They just made everything boring. The V6 Camaros, the Camrys in the past generation were a hot thing. And also they were keeping up with a lot of fast cars. One guy said, a stock Camry was keeping up with my modified WRX STI. Yes, that's how good the V6 Camrys were. And they were reliable. They've been making that V6 for ages. It was even in the Lexus IS350 and the Lexus ES350 and the GS350. If you have the 350, it has a 3.5 liter Camry motor in it. And all we are now left is a boring 4-cylinder economy cars. And I'm beginning to see that Lexus fixed their problem and the young generation is buying them. Toyota is now in a problem. The young generation is going to start buying it less, simply for the fact they want to have fun. Mazda fixed their problem. I came out with a video years ago saying Mazda will go out of business. Mazda put their pants on and actually decided to we're going to make a turbo car and make fun, fast cars that are not expensive. Toyota's like, oh, we're going to stick to economy after simply announcing they're not going electric. Like, you could have at least make some fun cars. I know you're not going electric and you want to at least make some fun cars. Whatever you have right now available in the market is not fun. Like, it's literally boring. You discontinue so many engine variants that you just made everything boring. Now, the price is okay, $34,000 to $36,000, but you got to think about it. With inflation, that is okay, but if inflation was not involved, that is terrible. These cars are not worth more than $25,000 a piece. There's no way they need to start at $34,000, $36,000, because once you're at the dealership, you're paying over 40 grand for a 4-cylinder car with just a few options added. Like, we don't need that. We need cars that are, if you're gonna make something like that, you need to make something cheaper, because you're already charging premium prices for just a plain Toyota. So in my opinion, would I buy the 2025 Camry? No. If they make a performance variant like a turbo or bring back the V6, would I buy it? Yes. But the 2024 Camry, nah. If I were you, if you didn't need the space, I would just buy a Corolla instead, because it's lighter and you can modify it, and it has a turbo. Well, the GR anyway has a turbo. But I would still buy a Corolla, because I think you can make the same horsepower out of it like you do in the Camry. What's the point of buying a Camry? If you are into the fast cars and your car guys, what's the point of buying a Camry? Because Toyota just disappointed. Yes, it's a beautiful car inside and out. Toyota continues to impress us with Japanese styling. But it's just terrible that they just shot themselves in the foot by discontinuing the V6 option.
Not canceled.
Guys, I'm Eddie B. 2064 turn lights. This particular package, driving attempt on the 6 Series.